Hey guys, this is iGlowEasy here, and I've been away for about 7 weeks or so. I'm sorry, but yeah, I told you guys I'm in the army now, so I only have weekends to post videos and stuff. Um, so yeah, I've been really busy these 7 weeks, and it should ease up a little bit soon. Yeah, it should ease up, so I'll be able to post videos once, twice a week. I don't know yet. Not once or twice a week. Once every 2 weeks. I'm not too sure. So we'll see how it goes. Based on my schedule. So yeah. Yeah. Today we're gonna be doing Elestra skill build. And before I start, I know there have been a lot of requests. Tempest showcase the skill build showcase PvE. Blade Dancer PvE and PvP skill build, Spirit Dancer PvE and PvP skill build, and a lot more, like really a lot more. So I'm gonna slowly try and catch up, and you guys have been asking for a lot more stuff. Mainly I'm gonna start focusing a bit more on the PvP. Okay, skill builds, PvE, PvP, both I'll still be doing, I promise. But for PvE content, I mean nesting, dungeons, stuff like that, I'm gonna be easing off a bit. I'll still be doing, but like less compared to last time, and I'll be doing a bit more of PvP. The reason why is because I don't have as much time to invest in PvE. I mean, I still play PvE and all that, but yeah, I don't really have a lot of time to like farm gears or like keep recording Nest, cause you know, for me to record one video for Nest takes a lot of time. Yeah, because even if as a team, I have to like record, like call everyone together and all that, and tell them what to do. Yeah, so it really takes up a lot of time. So for PvE, I'm gonna ease off a bit, but PvP, I'll still be going at it a lot more. Skill builds, PvE, PvP, I'll still be doing. I'll still be covering. So yeah, still be in PvE, but I won't be recording it. That's all. Yeah. So if you guys have questions, feel free to ask. Yes, and for those that have been like, oh, no, I won't say out of the channel, but like you guys aren't really aware. If you want like other skill builds, then just comment below and let me know. As it is, I've gotten requests. Not in the comment section, but from in game itself. You guys asked for Majesty PvP build. Which, yeah, because some people know that I have a Majesty. You guys asked for Smasher PvP build because I used to have a Smasher. And let me think what else. People requested Blade Dancer, Spirit Dancer, like I said. But yeah, a lot of skill builds basically, and I'll get to them once I have the time. Hopefully once a week, I hope. And yeah, I'm liking a bit, but yeah, I hope to get it done soon. But anyway, I'm not going to take up too much time talking about all this. If you guys want video requests, oh, there's one more video request that someone asked. I'm not too sure if you guys want it, so you guys have to let me know if you want it. It's a PvP tips and tricks kind of thing for each class that I play. Not like, yeah, I'm not gonna like touch classes that I don't play and then tell you guys how to play classes that I don't even know how to play. Yeah. So I'll be basically touching on classes that I play, mainly Elestras, Blade Dancers, Spirit Dancer, stuff like that. So I'll start with Elestra first if you guys want. So you guys have to let me know what you want, and yeah, and all that. So yeah, so let's start. Before we begin, I'm gonna show you guys what I use for PvP. Yeah, spellbook. People ask me but you guys can use Crystal Ball and Voodoo Doll, if I'm not wrong. Yeah. I think I mentioned before, like to those people that asked, if you want, you can use it, but like I said, it's not really that advisable. Reason being because it's a bit harder to use because okay, Crystal Ball is the swirly motion, which is quite stupid. Like really hard to use, really hard to fit into any combos at all. I mean, if at all, it gives you like more airtime with your guy, but I mean that's pretty much it. Voodoo Doll, it's the casting animation is slow, so I mean if you can find some way to use it, and I mean in the actual match, then yeah. Because people told me, oh, in combo room I managed to do it, but like, yeah, you know, if you go to a real match, it's a bit of a different story. So yeah, staff, I don't think I need to explain. Staff is a staff, so Frostwind +1, skills accessories, freezing fuel +1, chilling mist +1, and icy shards +1. For those that have the I think it's the Romanus crystalline staff or whatever you call it. Yeah, if you have that, then you can take out one from the icy shards here and put it into something else, wherever you want to put. I can't remember all the options, but yeah, if you want I can take a look for you later on and let you know. Okay, so PvP skill plates. Obviously you can tell I've converted everything to PvP here. So yeah, so this is my full PvP setup. Frostwind damage, freezing field damage, Phoenix Storm damage, icy shards damage. This is the general setup if you don't have enough if you don't want to buy all these extensions and all that. Or Frostwind you can actually change with Chilling Mist, it's really up to you. But yeah, generally this is the setup. I prefer to have the full expansion because it gives you a lot more options, so you don't have to like, oh, which one should I take, which one should I take. Just take what you need, put everything in. Yeah. Glacial Wave debuff duration, people are like, oh wait, is it really that good? In PvP, yes it does, because yeah, remember that the debuff duration and this plate actually affects how easily they'll be able to AD out of your freeze. So yeah, it really does help a lot. Okay, wait, it's not it. Okay, slap attack. Slap attack, people like, huh? Slap attack? Like, I've never heard of that plate. Yeah, slap attack. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys how to use it. Yeah, that was a bad example, but basically you can get a like really nice wall combo. Or another way is if you want to move them to a certain direction. Like obviously you can't like push them all over place, but basically yeah, you can like push them against the wall or whatever you want. So the general idea is for you guys, for like slap, is to like slap him into a direction that you want. But obviously you can't slap him while standing. So usually what I do is stagger and slap. Yeah. Or you can, another way is if you float him. It's lagging, hold on. And you slap. Right. So that's the general idea, and if you're going for something more advanced, then you can start on your wall combos. You start the wall. Hold on. So this is usually how I start. Then if like don't have enough skills, yeah, so if I don't have enough skills, then usually that's how I start. I start slapping. Let me show you again. Proper one. So you start slapping. The general idea is to get him in the air first. Yeah, so that's how you start. Oh, this is really bad. Okay. Okay, so here's the proper one, the full combo. So once you get him up, oh, the lag is killing me. So once you break, and once you have enough skills, freeze him back and go, or like do whatever you want to him. Unless you're lagging like me. Okay, never mind. Ignore the lag. So back to the skill build before I disconnect something. Okay, so I've showed you the general idea. If you guys want during tips and tricks, I'll show you a proper one. Hopefully I won't be lagging. The reason why I'm lagging is because, yeah, I'm actually still on Skype with my girlfriend. So yeah, um, yes, private life. Anyways, back to the skill build. Um, before I disconnect. Okay, so for the skill build, basically, I don't think I'm gonna go through everything. Mainly, I'll be going through Shockwave, Poison Missile, Glacial Spike, and these two. Okay. Um, Poison Missile max or not? Let me just show you, see if it's still lagging. Okay, so Poison Missile, you actually realize it's very hard to get the person on all three pools. See? Yeah, so even if you, I think, let me get this cooldown. Even if you get him to a corner or against a wall, I don't think it's possible to get all three pools in. See? There's still one more pool here and one more pool here. So essentially what I'm saying is in terms of utility, that skill isn't really very practical. So that's the reason why I left it at level 6, just for the extra pools of poison. And I'm lagging again. Yeah, so yeah, that's another thing that you guys can try. Snap combo, and because Poison Missile is the cooldown's quite short, so if you're good enough you can re-engage. You can slap him and hold him off long enough to re-engage another Poison Missile, so you can deal damage again. So yeah, that's another thing for tips and tricks. Like later on I'll explain if you guys want it. Okay, so for Glacial Spike, the reason why it's level 1 because you have enough freezing skills. 1, 2, maybe 3. I don't use this, but it's 4, 5, and 6. This one you have to know how to time it and know how to lure them in to you. Okay, so that's the reason why, and honestly, it's not easy because I mean you have to, like, the guy is so small and you somehow get Glacial Spike to hit all the hits in order for the damage to be significant. Like I said, freeze rate, you don't really need to freeze because you have a lot of freezing skills. So yeah. But do I still use Glacial Spike? Yes, you can see it's still on my main key slot. So yeah, so Glacial Spike, how I use it usually is to, because the general mindset is that, you see something, a projectile flying towards you, like you get scared. So usually I'll put it in a direction to basically like kind of like funnel the enemy or direct him into a direction I want him to go. Yeah, so basically it's to scare him more than anything else. So it's just to just scare him. So yeah, that's basically Glacial Spike. Oh, that was a headphone. Yeah. So for Shockwave, it does a lot of damage for such a short cooldown skill. Okay, not short cooldown skill, but I mean generally compared to like Firewall or something, the damage is a lot. There goes my Skype. Yeah, generally it's a lot shorter in terms of the cooldown, and the damage is about the same. Not about the same, but it's only about slightly higher. So I mean, in terms of, okay, Shockwave, how you use it is actually about the same as a Firewall. It has slightly higher, I mean Firewall has insane super armor, so don't compare to Shockwave, but Shockwave is fast. It casts very fast, and if you know how to time it, it's very easy to catch your opponent. Very easy to use as well. Yeah, so basically it's like you have to okay, I'm gonna leave this for tips and tricks if you guys want. It's quite a lot of explanation how exactly to use it and make sure that it hits. Mental Mastery and Mind Conquer. I left it at 4 each, simply because I don't have enough SP. That's the only explanation. If I could, I would max it, but I don't. have enough SP. The rest is a standard sorcerer's build, nothing much. So moving on, Elemental Lord. Okay, so first of all, you notice straight away, oh, why is this 6? Why is this 11? Okay, this in fact is actually 10 plus 1. That's how little SP I had left to play around with. It was very difficult to make this build. Okay, so let me just explain to you. Flame Spark, in order for you to get the full damage, see, you to get a double hit. And because, for me at least, how I use Flame Spark is usually to recatch at a distance like that. Yeah, let me move him out away the wall. Okay, so usually, yeah, catch him at distance, come in and poison, blah blah blah, and all that. Or maybe if he's like trying to dash away or move away, then same thing, recatch and trap like that. So yeah, so that's really not that good. I mean, once in a while, yeah, I'd use it for like close range to mid range, aiming or damage or whatever you want to like call it. Like basically, I play at mid range or melee range. So yeah, but more often I'll be using my Crosswind a lot more, and you see it does about 5 hits. Yeah, each hit in come on does about 1.2k to 1.8 depending on what class you're fighting. Crit would do about 2.1 to 2.3. I can't remember the exact numbers. No, I think it's more than that, but yeah, basically Frostwind does a lot of damage for an 8-second cooldown skill. And tips and tricks, I'll show you guys how to make sure your Frostwind always hits, and you always get the 5 hits, and it really hurts like crazy if you know how to do it. So you will see. But obviously if it's level 6, then yeah, it won't do as much. But the thing is that in terms of utility, Frostwind's a lot better because you get the slow and you still get the damage. And the slow is very important in PvP, which I'll explain in tips and tricks videos. This is like an advertisement, but it is true. There's a lot to explain for PvPing, so I hope the video helps you guys. So we'll see how. Okay, for Firewall, like I said, incredible super armor. It's a bit longer casting, but the super armor kicks in. The super armor kicks in the moment you like. Let's see. The super armor kicks in the moment you, not the moment you press, but once your character starts to like shove the stick on the ground, I guess. So yeah, you just have to time it. There's still a few skills that can break the super armor. Because I play without shield, I don't know with shield what the super armor is like, but I play without shield, so I know the dangerous one would be your acrobats, because the lift, your double somersault kick, and your double somersault kick and your somersault kick both can break the super armor, as well as booming kick. Basically any skill from acrobat that lifts you up will be able to break the super armor, so you have to be very careful. So you can still use it as your defensive skill, but you just have to time it a lot better. I'll teach you guys in another video if you want. So, and the damage is a lot, if I'm not wrong it's 13k total. I can't remember the exact number, but it should be about 13k or more. Okay, Phoenix Storm, level 11, I don't think I need to say it. Quick casting, very very high damage. I think the highest I've hit with this skill is 11k. 11? Yeah, about 11 or 12k. But considering how the cooldown, like 20 seconds, and how easy it is to use, the damage is very very good. Okay, I'm gonna skip Glacial Wave first because I have to explain a bit more for that. Icy Shards, you can't hit 21, so just leave it at 16. That additional SP honestly isn't that fantastic. I mean, the actual additional levels like 17, 18, 19, it's not that fantastic, so leave it 16. Okay, Freezing Field, high damage, very very high damage, especially with your this Chilling Mastery. It doesn't look like a lot, but when you get high numbers like this skill, like it does 15k without Chilling Mastery. With Chilling Mastery, it does 5% more, which is actually quite significant if you're looking at this skill. Okay, like I said, same thing, can't go 2021, so just leave it at 16. Okay, Frozen Spikes. Okay, some people actually do max it, but for me personally, I use it as a trap. So what I usually do is something like that, because a lot of people don't know that you can bend and twist your Frozen Spikes. So one way of setting up a defensive wall, like what I do against acrobats especially, or gladiators, classes that try to push their way in, something like this. So you get one in front, one behind, so that, because acrobats especially, they like to fly over you. So once you set something like this, you can run in, and no matter where they fly, they'll still get hit if you position and you time it properly. Okay, so save something like this. Okay, and of course your normal one is just set up a barrier, so your gladiator will try to run in from here and get hit or whatever. Basically it's meant to set, for me I use it more as a defensive skill. But of course you still can engage your combos if you have no poison missile. And there are other things as well, like cancelling arrow evasion and all that, which I can teach you guys next time. Yeah, so that's for Frozen Spikes. I'll show you guys another time. The damage at max level is actually quite significant. I've tried it before, but the thing is, personally, Frozen Spikes, it's not very easy to get full hit, because especially classes that have counter blink, they like to counter blink out of it, because they know that once you get the stagger, especially after explosion, you can engage into a combo like this. So it's very dangerous. So for classes that are not Elestras and you see this video, be careful of the explosion and be careful of the flinch, because you can engage into a combo from here, or whatever combo you want. Yeah, so Chilling Mist. People say Chilling Mist shouldn't be max, shouldn't be added. Casting is too long, blah blah blah. Chilling Mist is actually a very easy skill to use in PvP. But people don't know how to use it, unfortunately. I'm gonna show you guys a few ways how to use it. One way, stagger and go. Another way, let me get the cooldown. Another way, so I'm sorry for those that already know, I'm sorry, but I just want to go through this because people have asked me before how to hit Chilling Mist. So I'm just going to show you guys a few ways. There are a lot of ways to hit, but you guys have to discover for yourself. But see, that's another way to float the guy, or you can use this and then Chilling Mist him. Wait, what other ways can you use? Yeah, obviously you have your standard freeze, or you want to add ice sphere or whatever. Go hit, and same thing, blow up. And the common one obviously would be this, which a lot of people like to use. And then go. Or if the ice sphere goes to the middle, then good. Yep. So that's how you use Frozen for Chilling Mist. A few ways how you use it rather. There are a lot more. You can go and find your own way. Glacial Wave. The reason why I said explain a bit more, because yeah, why is it not 11? Okay, the reason why it's not 11, because let me look at that. 0.25 seconds honestly does not make a huge difference. Okay, it does not make a huge difference, but I'm not saying it doesn't make a difference, it does, but not a huge one. Plus I plated it, so it's not that bad. Alright, so and damage wise, you don't need the damage, it's not that significant, so leave it as it is. Okay, Blizzard wise at level 1, because like I said, I don't use it even in compensation on. For the sake of proving, okay, not really proving, but showing you guys some of my PvP scores. Okay, because people have said, oh, you can't really use this build in compensation, not compensation, captain's mode, group PvP. You don't have flame road, you don't have ignite, you don't have blah blah blah. So I'm gonna show you guys some of the screenshots I've taken of some of my recent matches. For 1v1, I don't think I need to show you guys that I don't use Blizzard, because I already have my KOF video, which you guys have seen. Not KOF, sorry, ladder video. Yeah, I don't use Blizzard at all. So that's the reason why it's level 1. And even in group PvP, I seldom, in fact, I never use it. Okay, maybe, yeah, I use it like once in a while to protect the captain, but usually captain still dies because they do stupid things. Anyway, that's another story for you guys. Okay, so Ice Barrier, it's good for KOF and ladder if you know how to use it, which I can go through with you guys in another video. But it's it requires a lot of timing, a lot of mind games in order to get the guy to attack you and all that. So that's for another video. But essentially, it's a good freezing skill, and of course, it gives you a bit more protection. It adds to your HPs, inverted commas, adds to your HP. So it's good. Ice Sphere was at level 1. Look at the cooldown, 49 seconds. By the time you get this one out, you won't even need it anymore. So usually for me at least, my enemies die within the first few seconds, not few seconds, but like first 30 seconds at least. So so yeah, I don't really have time for it. But if you're talking about KOF ladder, then yeah, it does have some use, I guess, but just bear in mind that it's not that easy to use, because look at the casting animation, it's really quite long, and by the time you use it, especially against acrobats and all that, by the time you use it, they will have like eagle dive you or something, and you'll be quite screwed. But if you know how to use it, like I said, one way, obviously, this is like the best method to use. That's why Frostwind is so important. Dagger and freeze. That's one way. Or another way is what I usually do. After, if you're able to anticipate his blink or whatever, you can shockwave, chase him with flame spark, and then freeze. Yeah, there was some cooldown. So yeah, show you guys one more time. This is one method that I always use. It always works, and you can freeze him like that. Something like that, but it to be faster, obviously. So I'm just. Oh, where did he go? Okay. Wow. He's bugged. I think the guy is bugged. Oh man. Okay, yeah, anyway. The guy got bugged, so I can't show. Okay, he's back. Okay, so yeah, basically that's it. Don't want to bug him again. Okay, so the damage isn't significant because you can't get full hits. If you didn't know, Ice Sphere has maximum hit of 40, maximum count of 50, I think 42 or 52 hits. I can't remember the exact number. Yeah, but basically on such a small target, I mean, take a look. I don't think you can get. Look at that. Best, even if you push him back in, you can't get the full hit. So damage really isn't a lot. So Ice Sphere really not that important to add. And like I said, 49 seconds into the game or into the match, then you can use it. Even let's say KOF or ladder, maybe you can use it, but that is still not a main damage skill, because you just saw, and I'll show you again, the number of hits you get is really very little. Pushing him in. See, the maximum you can get is like 35 hits, and that's pushing, like having to push him in. And there's so many other things you can do if you engage him in Ice Sphere like that, which does so much more damage. So that's like a short little combo of how you can deal all your damage, which is a lot of damage. I mean, compared to like the Ice Sphere and having to like slowly push him in on the way, like it's just ridiculous. So Yeah, just that's the reason why I keep it like that. So for EX, I don't think I need to explain. Just max everything out. Chilling miss, chilling mastery, extra damage. So just keep it. Okay, so that's all for the video. Like I said, if any suggestions or any requests, feel free to ask away. I'll get to them as soon as I can, and I'll see you guys in the next video, which will be tips and tricks. And I know a lot of you have been asking for Blade Dancer guides and all that, but unfortunately I can't get to them yet because I haven't had the time to train. I'm still level 61. I know it's really slow, so I'm gonna be asking Alessandro for to lend me his Blade Dancer for me to show you guys the build. So we'll see how it goes with that one. But don't worry, if he doesn't lend, I can still show you guys the build, except that I can't show you in the character itself. I'll show you on the simulator. And don't worry, I've tested the build. Yeah, I tested the build. It's a good build. So yeah, Blade Dancer, Spirit Dancer, all that I can just show you guys. But what I'm trying to do is trying to get a character that I can use so that you guys can at least see how it works. Yep, so you guys just saw a few slap combos that you guys can use, and you can be done without a slap plate, but it's much more difficult. Yep, so yeah, I don't care about the hit combo, but basically this is how you engage into a wall combo for sorceress, which a lot of people are very unsure of. But like I said, wall combos are more of a fancy thing, so don't try and like, oh, I must wall combo, I must wall combo. It's more of like an additional thing for you guys to learn, to advance your PvP skills. It's not like, yeah, ultimately even if your basics are weak, you won't be able to execute your wall combos properly. So don't bother with wall combos if you're like a beginner. But if you're a more advanced PvPer, you want to know how to wall combo, then yep, this is something you might want to try. Okay, so anyway, the video is really long already. I'm not gonna waste time. Yeah. I'll see you guys in the next video, and for those yeah, for those that have any comments or whatever, then just comments or requests, just ask away in the comment section below. And I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, happy Easter for all those people that are celebrating it. I will see you guys in the next video. See ya.